I'm telling you guys, all my ops are getting cooked this year, bro. All right, so this is Akaash super coping now that his girl's exposed for being yo. And I go, look, bro is in full damage control now. This is what you get for lecturing me and Fresh on dating and black women 3 years ago with Andrew Schultz. Anus and Reach are next. Anyone that crossed me is going to get cooked all 2026. Frank Castle never forgets.
Talking about, again, I don't think these narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and all these other things, it's a shitty thing.
He said, oh, it's a shitty thing.
So I'm going to tell one story that I have never even told her. Honestly, she has no idea this story. My wife and I met in 2014. I was not making much money. I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog shit money. If she was a gold digger, I didn't even have 10 to get the bitch, to be honest. But then in 2018, I went flat broke. 34 years old, I probably made $4,000 that entire year. And we couldn't even afford the living room we lived in New York City. We had to move out of that apartment and move to New Jersey. And what's even sadder than moving to New Jersey is I had to save up money to move to New Jersey. So we had to stay on her friend's couch for almost a month. We were basically homeless for a month. So I could save money to move to New Jersey. And I remember the night before we went to the couch, we had to stay in our apartment illegally. We were supposed to have been out by like 12 p.m. We moved everything out, but we didn't have places.
So notice how he's saying like, oh, she stuck by me, blah, blah. Nigga, that's not what people are roasting her for. People are roasting her because she's a like, nobody gives a that she stuck by you when you were poor. Like, and here's the other thing too, right? Like, I hate when guys say this shit. Oh, bro, she was with me when I was broke. Was she though, really? Was she though, really? Bro, when you don't got your shit together financially, that's like when girls their eyes start to turn. We already know that she's not aroused by him. We've seen the video of him trying to kiss her when he gave her that ring and she wouldn't even kiss him. Bro, even the sodomites, Anus and Reach notice, and them niggas don't girls. Sodom and Gomorrah even realize that this don't like this nigga. If those two from Canada could tell that your wife don't want you, I don't know what else you need. This is like the only topic me and those idiots probably agree on, okay? So, bro, the issue isn't that your girl is a gold digger. That's a part of it. The bigger issue is that she's a floor.
Fatality.
And the biggest issue is that not only is she a slur, but you lectured some niggas on this 3 years ago as a virgin trying to tell us how modern women move. That's why you're getting cooked right now.
So we had to stay there that night. It was just me and her sleeping on a hardwood floor. I'm 34 years old. She's 25 years old. I'm looking at this girl like, man.
Hey, yo, let's just keep it 1,000, bro. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. He's over here saying, oh, we're broke. Nigga, I already know. Your family probably rich.
Thank you. Come again.
They probably either got a doctor in the house, own a couple, quickie marts or some shit, right? Indian niggas are not broke, bro.
Thank you. Come again.
His dad's probably a pharmacist or some shit, or her family has some money. Get the out of here. Oh, bro, we were broke. We were sleeping on the couch, blah, blah. Shut up, nigga. You slept on the couch maybe on weekends. But then you went back home to mommy and daddy, or her mommy and daddy. Come on, man.
Thank you. Come again.
We know Indians don't put their kids out on the street like that. It's one of the things they do right. You can fool everybody else, but you ain't gonna fool me, Red Dot.
You could go be with an Indian who's a doctor.
Oh, another telltale sign? They're from New Jersey. Bro, New Jersey is one of the richest states in America, by the way. New Jersey and Connecticut constantly fight for richest state in the United States like every year. So that is also cap. Oh, bro, we're on the couch, bro. Oh, man. Oh, shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. I know just off the fact that y'all live in New Jersey, you guys got money, okay? I know for a fact one of you owns a couple quickie marts.
Thank you. Come again.
Like a real Indian. You're a beautiful girl. You have so much ahead of you. Me, I don't know what my life is going to be. I'm 34. I'm broke. This dream might not ever happen, but I'm too moronic to quit. And I have nothing to give her. It's just a light jacket. It's like October. We have nothing. So I hand her the jacket, and then she said, what's this for? I said, you can use that as a pillow. And then she goes, well, what are you going to use? And I said, I'll figure it out. She handed me back the jacket. She goes, you take this. And then she laid with her head on my chest and her arm around me the entire night. And I remember thinking in that moment, this is why I haven't shared this with her, because I remember thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to marry this girl because I'm so broke and I'm in such a bad place and it's a dark time in my life. but I know I will never find a girl that loves me this much ever again, and I will never find a girl who rides for me this hard ever again.
Yeah, okay, man. Like I said before, nobody gives a shit about the gold digger shit, right? I've said this before like a million times. I've said it before, I'll say it again. All women are gold diggers. One more time for you niggas. Repeat after me. All women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. I'm going to say that a third time for you, because a lot of you guys are stupid. All women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. What do I mean by this exactly? What I mean by this is that women have a very good skill set with concealing their intentions when it comes to figuring out your ability to provision for them. Let me explain. So most women don't have the audacity to sit there and say, I want a multimillionaire, unless it's some stupid from Miami. But most women have some semblance of common sense to realize that grossly expressing their financial intentions with a man is very taboo. So what they do is they dress up their hypergamy and their gold digging mindset in, how do I say this, friendlier terms, okay? They'll say things like, I want a guy that's ambitious. I want a guy that can keep up. I want a guy that's career oriented. I want a guy that's a go-getter. What does this all mean? Let's translate to Omanese for you guys. Translation. I want a guy that either A, has the financial resources now, or he's on the way to getting those financial resources very soon, okay? So that's what it means when I say all women are gold diggers, some are just better hiding shovel. Some girls don't give a I need a millionaire. And I'm totally proud of saying that out loud. Other girls will say, I need him educated. Other girls will say, I want a guy that's ambitious. But it's always the same bottom line. And that bottom line is simply this. They want you to make enough money where if they decided to leave the job market, you guys can still live comfortably. That's the ugly truth that they don't want to admit, and that's the bomb drop. Don't believe any of this bullshit that these dumbass feminists tell you. I want an equal partner. I want a partnership. I want my best friend. All lies. This is information that will literally save your life. Some dumb right now in the chat is talking to that's probably telling them that. It's okay, Tom. I just want to be an equal partner. You think she wants to be an equal partner. No, she doesn't. Because let me tell you something, Tom. If Tom Brady can't keep his around, what the you think is going to happen to you? Tom Brady, NFL champion. Chad, Giselle still gave him the... She went from rolling around with this nigga in the bed to rolling out with some jujitsu nigga, bro. Okay? That's why I'm telling you guys, like, no one's impervious to this shit. Nobody is. If you're lucky, you'll have a breakup like I did with me and Angie, where she wants a family, I'm not ready for it, we ended it amicably. Fine. Because I'm not going to be a selfish piece of shit and be like, oh, you need to wait around for me longer as I build up my empire and you age. That goes completely against my mantra, my mindset. Who the am I to say women have an expiration date and then hold her and force her closer to hers? That's rude and up. So in the best case scenario, you'd want something like that. That's why the relationship ended, despite what these try to tell you, right? But a lot of the times it doesn't end that way. And nobody is safe from this bullshit. Nobody is. So what I'm trying to explain here when it comes to the whole gold digger perspective is women want a future, okay? And this whole equality, egalitarian bullshit, it's a lie. They say that so they don't look shallow. But the reality is women are way shallower than we are. Way shallower. If you actually look at what women find attractive, it's way more rigid than you guys think. Okay? Mario, what are you talking about? That's misogynistic. That's up. What do you mean women are more shallow than men? Let me explain. Think about it. Women swipe right on only about 5% of profiles on Tinder and Bumble. Women find a majority of men as unattractive physically. They want 6 foot, abs, etc., muscular, whatever. So in other words, the male avatar that women look for, you know, the 1.6 ratio, etc., it's actually harder to find and harder to attain for men. And it's not as common. Meanwhile, on the other hand, men will take damn near everything, right? So who's more shallow? The party that has a rigid looks need or the party that's more open to different types of body types? It's the men. We're actually less shallow than women are. Don't fall for the bullshit when they tell you, oh, men are shallow. All they care about is looks. No, looks are a component. They're the most important component. But guess what? It's flexible. With women, it's not like that. When it comes to their looks, they're way more rigid on that shit. Way more than we are. Okay? You ain't gonna get no that's gonna tell you I like a fat guy. That is cap. That is cap. The only time a is gonna with a guy that's fat or has a dad bod, that has to have something else. All right? You can't be fat and poor. All right? You gotta have something else redeeming. You gotta have some status. You gotta have some money. You gotta have something else if you got a dad bod. Okay? But when it comes to what women are physically attracted to, only from the looks and the physicality, they're extremely shallow. Extremely. So here's the bottom line. Don't fall for the womanese when they tell you, I want an equal partner. Don't fall for the womanese when they say, we're going to be a partnership. Don't fall for that shit. What she really wants is a provider. They might try to dress it up in a certain way so they don't come off as bad, but all women want a provider. Even the most strongest of career women still want a provider. So if she makes $100,000 per year, you better make $150,000. That is roughly the amount that they want. They want about 50% more. They want the guy to make 50% more than they do. That's just female hypergamy, guys. No matter how secure she already is, she still yearns for a man that could provide more security than her. That's the ugly side of female nature that they don't want to tell you about, and that society, for some odd reason, always omits. It's crazy to me how, like, when I talk about this, people still fight me on this. What do you mean? What kind of women are you around? That's really shallow. That's really misogynistic. You know, it's like I'm talking to these, they think it's Chinese. So, whatever. Anyway,